Okay, guys, using the net machine and the Fox 10 system as a challenge system, just make it clear when you want to challenge. And we have TV changeover and time between points. Okay. Any question, guys? Alias, I have ATP or map? ATP. ATP. For you, Alias. You receive?
I will stay there.
Okay, please stay.
A couple of times Aljaž has been very keen to get back to the baseline, hasn't he? But been pulled back for a photo.
Yeah, no one else did the coin toss, so gets to get the picture as well.
Yes. So the final here in Metz should be a good one. Both guys have been playing exceptionally well. I mentioned Tsonga's good form, Bedene likewise. His win over Paire yesterday. Benoit Paire, incidentally, afterwards saying that he's suffering with a very nasty virus. Probably won't go to China next week, although it is Benoit, so he may go to China. We don't quite know. But anyway, he wasn't been able to get it done. Of course, Bedene also beating Pablo Carreño Busta, Gilles Simon. Some very good wins for the Slovenian here indoors this week. Here he is, 30 years of age, playing in the 4th ATP final of his career. The first in almost 18 months. Have to go back to Buenos Aires last year on the clay. Of course, we know he has enjoyed his time on the clay. Generally, his better results have come on that particular surface. But it's certainly, judging on what we've seen this week, Arby seems to be a little more comfortable on the hard now.
And you wonder why he hasn't played more on the hard courts, actually, indoors as well. I mean, he looks as if he could do everything very well indoors. The pace of playing indoors doesn't seem to bother him. Court surfaces, medium to slow. It's got a little quicker as the week has unfolded, but that's kind of works in his favour, you feel. I mean, the serving numbers this week have been excellent. We're just having a little look over those this week in particular have been outstanding as far as points won behind the first serve. A number of aces as well. A couple of matches ago, 27 aces in one match. I mean, that certainly is a record. That was a straight set match for him as well. So he's never served better in that regard as far as aces are concerned. He's looked good. He's been confident. Once again, coming from behind to beat Paire after losing that first set. Maybe the stars are aligned for him this week to finally get his hands on his first ATP Tour title. Yeah, his average points won behind his first serve on the season is 70%. But in those 4 matches this week, he's been at 93, 93, 92 and 98. So it's been a significant improvement in terms of points won behind the first serve this week. He has been getting a lot of free points, and it's certainly laid the foundations for his success here. This guy's always got a lot of free points off his first serve. We know that. Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, 34 years of age. If he can win today, he'll push himself back inside the top 40 again. And I have to say, I don't know whether I'm surprised that he's been able to achieve this level again. We did wonder with the injuries that he had. Of course, we know the illness, the virus he's been suffering from as well. This is a heck of an effort to climb the rankings again. Yeah, so quickly. You know, for sure, I mean, he's such a good player. He'd get back up into the top 30. Without a doubt in my mind, just simply because of the game style and the strengths that he has and what I've seen this year. But this is for his second title. I mean, he's coming back off serious surgery where he missed out on a lot of the season last year. And, you know, sometimes you start having operations on knees and you have problems and never quite the same player again. And he's a big guy as well, so movement is a very important part to the way he plays. But to have an opportunity to win his second title, second on home soil as well, I mean, it's been a fantastic effort. I've been so impressed the way he's played this week. It was a little bit of a slow start to the tournament. You could see he lost the first set against Andahar, but since then it really has been impressive. I mean, against Basilashvili, recovering from a set down there, that wasn't easy. So much of that tennis that day was played on Basilashvili's terms, and yesterday against Pouille, he was good in the big moments. Yeah, his record indoors over the last 3 or 4 seasons is nothing short of outstanding as well. Of course, one earlier in the year, French soil. He's been very supportive of the events on home soil. You can see their only previous meeting. Probably don't read much into that, do we? No, outdoors on the clay, 2013. That's a long time ago. So as far as that's concerned, Bedene that's a lot of water under the bridge for both players since then. So can't read into that. But you just look at their recent form, and especially this week. It's a tough one to call. If Bedene can put out the level of tennis I've seen the last couple of matches, he's definitely got a chance, but lots of variables with Tsonga. You know, if he starts spanking winners, hitting big serves, then puts a slightly different take on things. Bedene's certainly got to serve well. He's got to serve as well as he has all week, really, because otherwise, if you're really struggling to hold your own serve against Tsonga, you don't get too many look-ins on his serve.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that of the players that Bedene's played this week, how much of a step up is Tsonga, do you think, today, given the fact we're indoors in a big final in France? How much more is Bedene going to have to bring to the table today, do you think, than he has done in the previous 4 matches?
Well, 12 of his 17 wins have come indoors for Tsonga, so he loves indoor tennis. Finals, he's got a winning record as far as finals are concerned. 17 wins, 12 losses. So, you know, he's won 5 of his last 6 finals as well. So, you know, the odds are in his favour. And you're talking about a player that's been number 5 in the world, you know, and from what we've seen, he's kind of played you know, majority parts of matches this week, you know, right up there again, the way he's striking the ball. So it's a level up. I mean, Bedene's going to have to go some. You know, he's done very well this week, but I think he's going to have to take it up another gear or two.
Going to be fascinating to see if he can do just that. There have already been 14 first-time winners on the ATP Tour this year. That's actually the most since 1999. Of course, the last of those first-time winners was Herbert Hurkacz just a couple of weeks ago in Winston-Salem. But that is what Bedene is looking to do today. Of course, win at this level for the very first time in his career. So the final of the Moselle Open here in Metz. Tsonga starts the favourite, unquestionably. Is he going to be able to deliver those? Certainly, his movement has looked good. The desire and the hunger certainly looks to be right where it needs to be for Tsonga, as he, as I say, tries to get the most out of potentially these last couple of years on the tour. Full house here in Metz. Tsonga to kick the final off. If he can win today, Aljaž, not only will he, of course, win his first tour title, but he'll push himself very close to a new career high ranking as well. 43, his career high, back in the winter of last year. What a confident opening couple of points it's been from this man. Just the one thing you can't let Tsonga do is settle, can you? You've got to take it to him.
Yeah, if you can keep him off balance, you've got a shot. You start giving him time, and you give him time to run around the backhand, start clubbing forehands, you're going to be in trouble. There's very few players that can live with that. Even the very best now would struggle. It's important to vary your play, get him on the move. Get away with that. It's just too central, didn't have enough on it. Really has to guard against those type of shots, Bedene. Every single shot has to have real purpose. Get it out the guy's strike zone.
Both these guys are actually due to play the Challenger event next week in Orléans. Whether they actually do or not remains to be seen, but they're seeded 1 and 3 respectively next week in the event on French soil. Of course, this man won there last year. Well, no doubt that forehand's going to be the biggest shot on the court. It really is about how Bedene can fend him off, keep it out of play as much as possible.
Looking at Bedene's Challenger record, it's pretty impressive. 16 career titles, nearly an 80% win percentage. 37 matches lost on the Challenger tournament. That's not many at all. He's had to dip in a fair bit at that level. A losing record at this level on the main tour.
So why for you is that the case, Harv? I mean, we talk about it a lot, obviously, the difference between the two levels, but particularly with Aljaž. Why has he not always been able to compete at this level for you?
Well, I think a couple of things. I think you look at his game and you think major weapons. I think he does everything very well. I think this week has been an exception as far as the serving is concerned. And I think you have to also think mentally as well. Does he actually really believe most weeks? It's got to be something mental, I think, more than anything with Bedene. Does he have enough variation to his game? Pretty much know what's coming. He's going to be very solid from the back of the court. Doesn't often take you by surprise. Doesn't serve and volley that much. Doesn't throw in the drop shot all that often. So you can get into a nice rhythm against him. And you can pick him off. That's what the better players do.
Interesting little play there. Tsonga looking to cheat across. Bedene, it seemed as though he'd already read it. Just too aggressive. Only lost serve once all week as Bedene. talked about that serve being the cornerstone, really, of his game this week. It really has been the case. Only faced 5 break points in the 4 matches.
Is he going to press on that second serve as well? Tsonga threatening. He's a big unit. You look up and you see him return. It can be intimidating. Forces you to go for a few more kilometers an hour on the second serve. On that second serve, just 105 kilometers an hour. Feeling the pressure there, not making first serves. So out of character, Bedene on this week. 3rd double fault. First service game.
Early chance then for the Frenchman. More like it. Very quick action that he has. Very consistent ball toss. It's never going to be the biggest, but in terms of accuracy, it has always been a strong part of his game. That is a brilliant finish. Not the prettiest game, not the prettiest hold from Bedene, but the end was strong.
He likes to play in straight lines, Bedene. That was nice and early. Direct. A whole lot of angle to his forehands and backhands.
Just actually looking at his previous finals on the ATP Tour. I mentioned this is his 4th. He's had some pretty... you wouldn't expect it to be simple, would you, in the finals? But Wawrinka beat him in Chennai in his first final. Luca Puig beat him in Budapest, and Dominic Thiem in Buenos Aires. So, interestingly, on each occasion he's made the final, he's actually faced the top seed that week until today.
Premier service.
Tsonga's had to make some changes to that service motion due to the injuries he's had in the last couple of seasons. platform stance, didn't he, for many years? Whichever way he chooses, it's been pretty potent.
Yeah, it's good. Mate Monfils has made some changes to his serve as well of late. Very close together, his legs. Now he's kind of gone more with the wider stance and then bringing up the front foot. Take the stress off the body.
So Tsonga banks a love hold. Frenchman who has thoroughly enjoyed his time here in Metz over the course of his career with a 2-1 lead.
Sorry, Nick, I was just going to say, first service game from Bedene, I think you have to put a bit of that down to nerves, those 3 double faults. 1 second serve, just 105 kilometers an hour. The main thing is that he got through it. This guy's a good front runner. He can't afford to go down an early break.
Tsonga's record here in Metz, a very impressive 22-4 in his career. As we see Mark Murray on the left, who's the master of ceremonies here in Metz, who does a lot of the French events.
Is that Mayor on the right?
Was it? I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, recognise him from somewhere.
Bedene on serve, 1-2. Actually changed racket manufacturer earlier in the year. Was with Technifiber for many years, but now playing with the Wilson frame is Aljaž. Fairly certain it's a slightly bigger racket head that he's playing with as well than was previously. Onto that wide serve, second serve, a couple of occasions. You can see he's just caught Tsonga out, just cheating, looking for to protect the backhand. Didn't make the adjustment.
This game plan as well, I think, against Tsonga's tries to break down that backhand side. That's your best bet. You're going to have to go into the forehand wing. You've got to go there with real purpose to get into the backhand. Oh, having said that, maybe not. That is stunning.
Yeah, the president of the French Tennis Federation enjoyed that one. able to back it up though. Bedene holds. Actually had a good chat with Aljaž a couple of months ago at Queen's, talking about his time back home, and he was telling me that he's going to be doing a little more work in Spain, perhaps in the off-season next year. Just felt like he didn't really have enough people to practice with back in Slovenia right now. It's the tough part for him. Look at doing perhaps November, December, somewhere where he can get a few more people to practice, and that's a pretty impressive strike from Tsonga.
Oh, he's just flattened that out under pressure. That's another thing, it's hard, isn't it? Because you spend the whole year on the road, and then you've got to go on the road on the off-season as well, so that takes its toll. You come January, you kind of think, oh, I've been away for the whole of December.
Yep.
Zero time in your own bed. Married is Aljaž, so wife in tow, no doubt.
He's got some plans as well to try and build his own centre and back home. Perfect placement from the Frenchman. Secures another hole to lead 3-2 opening set.
He's looking very eager to get back to where he once was a couple of years ago, when he was inside the world's top 10. Extremely dialed in, the Frenchman. Like a long-term injury to really focus the mind, once again in the game.
He was restricted to only playing 12 matches the whole of last year. Actually made his comeback here in Metz last season after 6 months out.
Hammer on the forehand he's got.
So 20 minutes in. Bedene serving 2-3.
Well, that took him by surprise. 4 meters behind the baseline there, Tsonga. What an effort. The movement has been excellent.
Gone after the second serve a lot already.
Yeah, I think it was a lack of pace, actually, from Bedene that just outfoxed him there. Was there, begging to be spanked away.
Thierry Assioni, the coach of Tsonga, for quite a few years now. That's the favourite serve on the juice. That's that one up the tee. Both sides, really. Go-to serve generally for him is the one on the tee. Oh, he's missed it. No challenge, I don't think. Or maybe there is.
Well, the angle that he was looking at it from, you can understand why. He wouldn't have seen much of a space there. I think maybe he thought he had actually made it anyway, so that's why it was a bit of a late challenge. Didn't hear the call. Oof, it's in. No way.
I mean,
Fox 10 are on it today as well.
Yeah.
That's quick coming with the challenge.
and it wasn't up for very long either,
No.
was it? That's why Tsonga's still looking up.
Wow, great challenge.
Very frustrated there. It's again a good chip return, getting himself into the rally. Breaking down the back end in good fashion. Actually had a look at Bedene's career prize money over the course of 11 years as a professional. Man from Slovenia has made $3.5 million in 11 years as a pro. Playing here this week for just shy of 100,000 euros. She didn't know how much Bedene's been able to take home out of that 3.5 million, wasn't it? We were kind of calculating it off air. Expenses wise, 11 years as a travelling pro, obviously not going to get a whole lot of help back in his homeland.
Yeah, it all comes down to expenses, doesn't it? Class of travel, coaches, how much is invested as far as trainers, physios is concerned. Accommodation on site's always taken care of. You get a fair amount of freebies, food along the way.
I listened to a lovely interview with Alison Risk a couple of weeks ago. With Nicole Gibbs. That's it. Yeah, who a couple of weeks ago, of course, was diagnosed with cancer 6 months ago, and she was saying that it's been such a wake-up call for her, having been forced to be out of the game. And since she's come back, she's realised she needs to invest in her tennis like she wasn't doing before. Actually putting money up front, travelling with a coach, with a physio more, give herself more opportunity.
Yeah, in one way, it's smart to kind of squirrel away a lot of that money, you know, for a rainy day and when you decide not to play. But then also it can hurt you too, because you've got to speculate to accumulate. You know, these top players, there's a reason why they have a huge entourage, because they're trying to squeeze every single % out their game. A 2% improvement in one area could be, you know, worth, you know, $4 million. Extra money down the line, so it's a balance you've got to find.
Tsonga's certainly not worried about his pension, that's for sure. Got plenty in the bank when he hangs up the rackets. 4-3.
And if you're French, I mean, you're making a lot of money on the side as well. Endorsements, appearances, Davis Cup, Slovenia. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on as far as tennis is concerned. So, okay, you're a recognizable face, but to bring in the big bucks from big companies and big sponsorships deals, it's very tough.
Well, that ban gave Benoit Paire a headache yesterday. They've been allowed back in the gates today. It's the We Are Tennis band. Regular fixtures, these events. Don't think Benoit's going to be inviting them to his wedding when he gets married one day, do you?
Probably not. Do a good job, though. Pumping things up, get an atmosphere going. Probably be around in a couple of months' time for Paris, Bercy.
Races apiece now. Bedene's first serve percentage, a little touchdown on what it has been this week. 59 right now.
Premier service.
These types of games are always good as far as Bedene is concerned. Get a love hold here. Doesn't have to do a whole lot.
Tsonga looking a little flummoxed as to the size of that error. Bedene was most definitely assigned for this position. He's got to feel he's kept Tsonga at bay, isn't he? A couple of chances, the Frenchman, but Bedene's in good shape here.
Was ambitious. Wasn't deep enough. Didn't have Bedene under enough pressure. Good off that backhand wing, Bedene. Doesn't miss too many.
What did Tsonga do there?
He was wrestling against it. Somehow able to manufacture a shot here. Wasn't the most comfortable looking shot. Got the direction and the angle. Plenty of time that time. And a couple at 213 kilometers an hour yesterday. Big serving.
Even if you know it's going back behind you, force with which it struck. Very tough to defend. Such a heavy hit. And that's followed up with another. Just the 3 points in total lost on serve so far for Tsonga in the set. And he's ahead 5-4. final. Hasn't really caught fire this so far, but it's been good quality. And Aljaž Bedene, of course, looking for a maiden ATP title here in Metz, serving 4-5.
A little unlucky with the net call, Bedene, but he got away with it. I understand Tsonga's annoyance there, because he's had to work so hard initially. All that work for nothing ultimately.
You almost look a little bit of fatigue at the end of a physical exchange. Tsonga there. Surprised that spot of the court's not actually worn out. He did it so often this week.
His game really, and he was rushed into playing this. Soft enough. This is easy pickings for Bedene.
Absolutely huge strike from Tsonga off the forehand wing. And he's back in this game all of a sudden.
Nice sound to it. Silenced the crowd.
Very much the story of the week, really, for both players. Winning a lot of points behind the first serve. Tsonga 13 of 14 so far. One of the reasons, of course, why he has been so successful indoors over his career. Just taking a closer look at those last couple of seasons. 2 finals in 4 indoor events this year. Of course, last year didn't play 2017, he played 6 indoor events and made 3 finals of the 6 events.
I think it's safe to say if he could play indoors most weeks or all weeks, he would. No atmospheric conditions to worry about, sun, wind, pure bounce every time. Speed through the air.
And another love hold. Been a fair few of those so far. A tie-break looming large here in the opening set of the final in Metz. 6-5 Tsonga leads.
Two-time winner of Vienna. It's a big tournament these days. 500 event. Back-to-back winner there. That's a slow surface, but he can just power through it. That's how strong he is. Guys, muscular-wise, and Tsonga on the tour. So strong. Big legs, chest.
So nothing to choose really between these two so far. Tsonga looking for an 18th win of his career on the tour. The French winner, of course, 12 months ago, Gilles Simon was the champion here. So his efforts this week were cut short by Bedene. Nicely struck, got up to the short ball quickly, no hesitation.
Took me by surprise at how hard he hit that one as well, because he's not got much court to work with. He shortened the court because he's up the court and he's just spanked it.
Change of play. Tsonga taking the return a lot earlier there. As well, if that was in his mind as he line up the second serve.
Oh. That is clutch. 7th ace in this first set.
This is certainly where the home crowd, you feel, can make a bit more of an impact.
As positive that time, Bedene. Accelerate through that, as we've seen him. He's been doing this first set.
Just been bemusing opponents all week, that first serve. No real player. Carreño Booster a couple of days ago was all over the show. Didn't have an idea where the serve was going. Couldn't get a read on it at all, and Tsonga struggled again today. And he's answered the call under a bit of pressure for the first time in a while on serve. And Bedene takes us into the breakout.
Good breakers yesterday from Tsonga. 2 from 2. Played them well.
He's been playing the tie breaks well all season. 22 is one of 27 he's played this year. Outstanding. Very composed. Tsonga losing his footing, but he wouldn't have made any difference. What a start this is to the tie-break from Bedene.
For a final, he's remained so calm throughout this opening set, Bedene.
Tsonga finally up and running in the breaker. This is going to be a heck of an effort, though, to turn it around from here. Was that the right shot to take on? It's easy when he misses for us to reflect on it, but
The way he's been striking it in this opening set, though, Bedene, you would have thought he would have made it, but it's amazing what tension does. These regulation shots that you've been making look very easy, all of a sudden become more difficult. aware of not wanting to become too passive either at the same time. This is a massive point coming up now for Bedene. Tsonga wins this one, then for me, he becomes favourite for the tiebreak again.
Oh, would you believe it? It was a great return, all things considered. Don't think Bedene thought it was going to come back with as much interest as it did.
You're saying to yourself, get out, get out, get out. That's right on the line. Desperate for a free point.
The reply was such a good one for Bedene. Tsonga just not having the time to make the space for the forehand. Inch perfect.
It can be tricky moving forward to a smash. Players are so used to moving back.
He's flushed that one, hasn't he? Brilliant smash. Bedene, though, with 2 serves to shut the gates on this opening set.
Got away with it. Surprised with the choice of shot there from Tsonga. Lined up the forehand pass. Up the line, surely.
Two set points for Aljaž Bedene. He's done it. Aljaž Bedene has taken the first set here in the final in Metz, and the man looking for his maiden title of his career, he's halfway there. What a set, an hour, 7-6.
Oh, what a terrific effort there. Close that one out. Enough on that final volley. I think Tsonga will be kicking himself there. A couple of passing shots that he could at least force Bedene to play one more ball on. Serving numbers from Tsonga as far as the first serve and protecting the second serve was good, but Bedene slightly better first serve percentage, doing pretty well behind that second serve as well. 7 aces, striking the ball beautifully from the back of the court is Bedene. That is a massive set to win for him.
Players to have won on the tour this year for the very first time. Actually, there have been a fair few of them. Most, in fact, since 1999. Alex de Menard, Tennis Sangren, Londero in Cordoba, Laszlo Gere, Opelka. Radu Albon, of course, won in Delray. Guido Pella won for the first time in his career in Sao Paulo. Christian Garin in Houston. Mannarino, what a great effort that was after so many near misses. Fritz in Eastbourne. Sonego, same week, Antalya. Nicholas Jarry, Dusan Lajovic and Herbert Hurkacz, the 14 players who have already won for the first time this season. This man is on track to make it 50. Few of that group also won at Challenger Tour level as well, and that's what Bedene's looking to do as well. Fritz, Hurkacz and Sonego also won at Challenger Tour level this year, so win at both tiers.
Can they do a pair though?
Yes.
That's the question. Futures level. Challenger in the same year, and then picked up his first tour event win in the same year.
What year was that?
Oh,
15, something like that. 16.
You don't know
maybe?
the answer? I thought you knew the answer.
No,
I
no.
thought you were testing me.
No.
Yeah, it was after a serious knee injury, wasn't it? It was on his comeback. So yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm going to say 15. Try and find that out. Yeah, we were right. 15. Futures in France. And one in Bergamo in Italy. That was the challenger. And then Borstadt. That's the top rally, one of the longest of the match. And it ultimately ended on an error.
Yeah, that'll be very encouraging again. Would have outlast him.
His base level of play has always been very high. Very rarely beats himself, Bedene.
Humble guy, very softly spoken. Spent a couple of years, of course, in British soil. So returned to play back for Slovenia at the start of last year. Frustrated by his inability to be able to play for Great Britain. It was a long-running process, as we know.
Plenty of side-to-side action there for Bedene. See Tsonga not overcomplicating the matter there. Not going with too fancy, just get it deep like that. Pretty simple too.
Both hold comfortably at the start of the second.
Turn your nose up at this sort of play.
Tsonga's reaction's very much similar to what we've seen from a lot of opposition here. Impatience from Tsonga there, wasn't it? Looking to really try and force the play off a good deep ball. Brilliant serving again from the 30-year-old Aljaž Bedene. Set 2-1 to the good here in this final in Metz. Well, I'm not sure how in tune they are, but they're certainly doing their best, aren't they? I shouldn't really talk half because I did 1 year of recorder and that was it.
And neighbours complain.
Yeah. Musical abilities were limited, let's put it like that.
The point yet on serve, the second set. Nice stuff from Tsonga.
Yep, and there's another one. Short and sweet. And Tsonga gets himself to twos.
He has to remain so patient, Tsonga, and try not to get frustrated. There's been no real dip in Bedene's game. For an hour and 10 minutes, he's got to believe it's got to come at some stage. That's where he's got to make his move. Oh, the tennis has been too good from Bedene, too solid. It's forced. A big cross call.
Better. Good hustle. Shake of the head of the gentleman in the back there says it all. Bedene will take those all day long.
Mr. Tsonga is challenging the call on left service line. The ball was called in.
Way too long.
I mean, it feels like he knows it's good, doesn't it? He's just almost belligerently going to the challenge. He knows it.
Mohammed allowed that. That's a delay, a long delay between first and second. Hook of a forehand.
Mr. Tsonga has two chances.
Body English he uses as well to help it on its way. Look at that. Right knee up, twisting that way. Should I say left knee up.
Tsonga made it difficult. A few times he's actually got to juice.
Seemed very unlikely, didn't it, in this game?
Metz Bedene, challenge and call, left far sideline, the ball was caught out.
Tsonga's walking, he thinks he knows the answer of this one. Unsurprisingly, Aljaž finds the outside of the line for the umpteenth time this week on serve. It's just been imperious for him. 3-2, he leads, and a set already. Edging closer is the man in your picture there, Aljaž Bedene, 30 years of age. Playing in the fourth singles final of his career at this level. Without, so far, getting a W. Is it going to change today against a man who hasn't quite found his level, has he, Tsonga, today?
There's been frustrations in this second set for him. Hasn't really mentally been there 100%, getting annoyed at the way he's playing. Of course, Bedene playing so well, serving, beginning to frustrate him. It's a tough opening set for Tsonga to lose. A bit of a hangover.
For him as he continues to roll along fairly comfortably on serve.
Slam that one down. Not an ounce of spin on it, flat as it comes.
Tsonga. 12 from 12 in this set for Tsonga. It's 3 apiece. Say that Daniel Medvedev has just won in St. Petersburg today, beating Borna Coric in the final there. In 12 minutes, that was 3-1. Good win for Medvedev on home soil.
As if he's going for a whole lot there either, Tsonga. It's just doubly frustrating. Simply trying to get it back into the court.
Pressure from Bedene, really early backhand he took. Tsonga scrambling.
And then twinkle toes around that final forehand. Ballerina, the way he moves. Barely hear him.
Rifling through service games in this second set. Breakneck speed. Bedene, 2 games away from a first tour title.
I wonder when the nerves, if any, start to kick in with Bedene. Maybe the change of ends at 5-4 if it goes on serve. Will he start thinking about the win? It's easily done, but gotta stay away from that. Keep yourself in the present. Can be catastrophic if you start thinking too far ahead. He's most certainly in the zone right now. Making all the right decisions, executing his game so well. Extremely focused.
He's had his frustrations today, Tsonga. So used to see him engaging with the crowd, plugging into what he's able to produce, feeding off one another. But this guy has been, once again, rock solid out here. Or so ago, he was winning a challenger in his homeland in Porotots. Then off the back of a couple of weeks as well, he actually had a holiday in the summer, a couple of weeks off. Didn't really expect much in the Challenger. Won it, ended up winning it, and of course went on to reach the 3rd round of the US Open. Gave Sasha Zverev plenty to think about there.
Someone's got something to think about now. And that's a poor error. That's put pressure immediately on his shoulders. Very little wriggle room left now for him. Oh. The body language wasn't great when he struck it. It dropped in. Wasn't the cleanest.
More injection there. There we go. Gennady definitely got that one wrong. Even in my limited French. All first couple of points he's lost on serve in this set. Oh, lovely finish. Hasn't come forwards much, but that was very good.
And you wonder why he doesn't do it more. I mean, that looked so good. Looks as if he could do that all day long. Great technique there. Look at that, taking pace off the ball, just cushioning the contact.
To say, Bedene did brilliantly off the backhand. You know he's going to cheat around. He didn't have the time, did he? He was looking to protect the backhand, as he has done throughout the course of his career. Bedene tied him up. Break point.
He's making some pretty important first serves. Need to watch it carefully though. Slight miss hit, hanging there. He's pretty athletic. Getting up to that one.
The slice in the end, a little tame. Tsonga was a touch fortunate. And he finds his way out of a very tight squeeze there. How much is that going to give him a lift as well?
Nothing has phased Bedene up till now. Will that just rock him just a bit?
Certainly not being phased on the evidence of what we've seen here. Very solid service game again. Return drifts long and a love hold from Bedene, who is within a game of victory here in Metz. 5-4, he's in front. Game in some ways really epitomising the Tsonga's struggles today. Mistakes to start the game, really wasn't under a whole lot of pressure.
First point, the backhand up the line, I think it was the right shot to go. It wasn't a bad choice of shot, but it just takes you by surprise, the size of the miss, excuse me, sometimes. Yeah, 3 meters long almost. Just struggling with the feel. Stiff on that backhand side, you can see. Grips it firmly. That's a good thing.
It's been a long road for Aljaž Bedene. A decade plus as a professional. Is this going to be his finest hour here? Point, wasn't it? Again from Bedene. Made Tsonga go for the low percentage shot at the end of the rally, and it's those sorts of misses, high risk shots that he likes to take on that have cost him.
Just got to get that one over the net, keep yourself in the rally. Hoik it up there.
Oh no, he'd done so well. And Tsonga was nowhere to be seen.
Well, that was an incredible shot. And Bedene, oh, just needed a couple of more revolutions on the ball just to dip that one in. Brave though from Tsonga, come forward like that. Like that can separate yourself from the pack.
Close, and Tsonga shuts the door.
Well, he just remained in control of his own destiny in that game, Tsonga. That aggression that he showed at 15:30, that was excellent. Win-lose on his own terms. such good stuff until the finishing shot. Guy in the background there's forehead on his hands. Can believe it.
Haven't seen too many of those really since the opening game.
Sometimes you just got to get it out.
A good job of finding the back end, hasn't he? Pinning him in that corner. Accuracy's been spot on.
To hit a winner off that wing, Tsonga. He really has to go after it, so there's a good chance you're going to be able to track whatever he throws at you down.
Bedene again moving forwards. And once more, oh so close to victory. Set 6-5. Frustrating day for Tsonga and his fans. But they still have some hope just about here. Tsonga serving to take us into a second tiebreak in the final.
Nothing sort of ball as well, up the line. Not much space to work with there. It's a brilliant start. Back off like that, is probably hoping it's going to drift along.
To be, Tsonga holds with ease. And he'll certainly hope for a better start to the tiebreak in the second set than he had in the first. You'll remember he was down 4-love in that one.
Just not blinking, is he, Bedene? Excellent point to win.
Bigger first serves of the afternoon. This one had some heat behind it. As did this.
That's heavyweight.
So is that. Haven't seen much of this.
Hanging there nicely, made the early move, plenty of space, that's always key. Really go after that one.
Now this becomes a big point. Very cool. Not used to too many of those serves been coming back, but it was expertly done. Good margin. Missed that one.
It was forced. Trying to back off there, but he's trying to get that first strike in.
The lead is eaten away at here. Been here before, been and done it on this very court. Here in Metz, 3 times a champion. They're doing their best again to try and inject some life into him. He's missed it. He was doing a fair bit of running. And in the end, Bedene cracked.
It comes as such a surprise as well, because he just has missed such a little from the back of the court, Bedene. But it's the pressure, it's the moment. Can get to you.
As he has done throughout the course of the week. He's responded well again. And that first serve has been simply magnificent all week. They may be down at 61 in the world rankings right now, but of course that belies the levels that he can produce. And this would be one heck of an effort. Tsonga with 2 set points to draw level. He's missed it, not by much, but enough. And Tsonga does take the second and does take this final here in Metz the distance. A fine effort from the Frenchman. Bedene is going to have to regroup and reset for a third. The tie breaks are shared.
Oh, what a fight from Tsonga. Desperately wanted that one. Playing with real intensity. His serve, for the most part, that second set kept him in it because he wasn't making much headway as far as that return game was concerned. You can see the numbers, even though the first serve percentage was fairly low from Bedene. He was doing a very good job behind his first and second. And Tsonga stuck with it. Some good aggressive play when he really needed it most to move forward. And Bedene just missed that pass by a fraction. As the fact that he was coming forward, he was at the net, drew the error ultimately. It certainly deserved a third set, this one. We're going to get it. How will Bedene respond to that? Very interesting. First couple of games or so. One set shootout.
New deciding set records this season. Bedene 8 and 7. Tsonga 6 and 6. Of course, he was able to win one this week against Pablo Andujar. Bedene winning one yesterday against Benoit Paire. 45 and some change here, and we have more to come. They keep this level up.
It's not as if he dropped off in that tiebreaker. It's actually Tsonga's doing. He was really forcing it. Just an error. That's all it was, just one error from Bedene, the forehand that he missed, but he's missed such little. Made no mistake, Tsonga there. Closed it out with style.
Certainly showed us some frustrations he's had here today. Allowed to plays. Bedene's been able to really keep him pinned in that backhand corner a fair bit. Brief break, Tsonga leaving the court. And for a full outfit change by the look of things. Asking who's serving, where we are with the ball situation as well. Won the first of his titles back in 2008 with Tsonga, Bangkok. That was the first tour title he ever won. Actually won 5 of his first 6 finals in Tsonga.
You'd swap all 5 of those to take his first final. Australian Open, of course, being his first ever final on tour. He was ranked, what, around 90 in the world? Made the final there.
He was ranked 38 that week. 38 according to my numbers here. Also was ranked 200 in the world when he won in Montpellier earlier in the year. That was, as we know, due to the injuries he had last year that kept him off the tour.
Final sets.
Coverage and a good start. The serve and forehand working in this game nicely.
With pep in his step. That's a good start. The delay after the second set, sometimes you can halt your own momentum, but Signs of that there. Next service game for this guy is big. Where's he at mentally? How's he feeling?
Corner, all up out of there. Chairs asking for a little more from their man here. Missed it. It was awkward.
Tough to find feel from up there. Probably felt like he couldn't get enough behind it to get it away. These touch shots are much easier when the ball's a lot closer to you and lower than that.
Six straight points now at the start of the third for Tsonga.
He's feeling good. Tight to that sideline. Has to be that good.
He's yet to make a first serve in the game, Bedene. And he's yet to win a point. Just a little tired. Didn't quite get out there. Tsonga with 3 break points. There's a Frenchman on the charge here in Metz. And Tsonga does break Bedene for the first time.
Darth Vader. Start walking through the doors in a minute.
It's not what Bedene wanted to hear, is it? I don't know if he's a Star Wars fan, but as you say.
They're getting bigger as well, those serves. That's massive. That's probably the biggest of the week for him. Slower ball, but just as effective. Loads of turn to it. And the adrenaline right now is just pumping through his veins. Lightning start. the point trail now?
Yeah, just having a look. Well, it's certainly all 12 points that he's bagged in this set. And Tsonga with a 3-love leads here in the decider.
Things have happened so quickly in this third set for Bedene. It's tough to kind of almost soak it in right now. Tsonga's just going with the flow, riding this wave. Get the double break, that's what he'll be looking for. He knows the job's not done just yet. But he is in pole position, no question about that. Got a stranglehold on things right now. Tsonga race to a 3-love lead in this final set. Bedene's got to get his side of the scoreboard ticking over once again. Simply out-muscling Bedene. Really struggling to live with the pace of Tsonga.
Yeah, Bedene's not won a point since he got back to 5-4 in the breaker.
Belief just starting to drain away.
Physically, you do sense he's being challenged as well. That's magnificent stuff from the Frenchman.
That's a backhand of note. That's as good as he's got. And that's what just completely changed the complex at that point.
Quality second there, though. brilliant. Really was. Knows it's now or never.
Pushing himself to keep pushing forward, Tsonga.
Oh, nice.
Well, I think he knows what's coming if he just rolls that second serve into the backhand. Tsonga's been ultra aggressive off the return.
It's going to feel good, sending Tsonga a dummy. And a great game to win, that really was. Full credit to him. And he's given himself a lifeline, somewhat. Turn was an awkward one. Tsonga just to hit up on the ball, couldn't get much on it.
So, yeah, single break. Wrestle some of this momentum away from Tsonga. Who knows? Happy with that because he hasn't made him work hard enough for that point. Not happy with the bounce, perhaps looking down at the court.
Good return again. Tsonga going for a fair bit. Cramped on it, was a good second.
Good dip, good angle.
Aljaž Tsonga.
Missed it again. That's the exchange Bedene's been employing a fair bit today. And Tsonga asking for a bit more.
Some energy from them.
That's why. Adrenaline. Something a little different from Tsonga. And the Frenchman with a commanding lead in this third set as he continues to ramp things up. 4-1. He's engaging with the crowd, isn't he? Getting the most out of them.
Time.
Two and a half hours very nearly on the clock here in this final. This man in position to get it done. Aljaž Bedene, of course, has been so close. Is it going to end up as a heartbreaker? Of course, new trophy this year. Someone walking away with the Won last year.
Net, premier service.
Is that why there has to be a new one? You do want to give it back?
Yeah, I think it's because Jules has won the event 3 times,
Yep,
I want to say.
3.
Yeah, that's why.
Tsonga's won it 3, so he's got one tucked away somewhere as well.
Yeah. They've cost the tournament a bit of money, haven't they, those two? New trophies.
Yeah, nice trophy here.
Yeah. Pretty sure Aljaž Bedene wouldn't really care a damn what's the trophy game.
No
it was.
trophy.
Smash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get the win here.
Absolutely. I mean, shell-shocked the first 3 and a bit games. Got himself back up to the pace of things now, you feel.
Turn was back on him very quickly.
Tennis, 30-15.
Can you believe that? Such a good point from both. Dig there from Tsonga towards the end was exceptional. This was the one. Look how low he's kept that. Good approach. After better there, but oh my word. That's a tough one to miss.
Tsonga with some sterling defence. And again, good hustle, making him play. What a shot from Bedene. Absolutely knifed that one in.
Yeah, isn't he comfortable just with the single break? And you can tell by that reaction he wants the double break. Tsonga knew it had to be good coming in off a slice, just overdoing it. That's a change-up we haven't seen too much of. 11th hour.
Yeah, serve and volleying is not something you see a whole lot from this guy. Admirable stuff. Bedene hangs on and closes the gap to 4-2 here.
Soul has just come away. Has to put that back in. Look like regulation solves that. Use the orthotics.
Actually having a look at the longest final of the season, according to the ATP, was the one in Delray. Radu Albot beating Dan Evans there. That was 2 hours 51. Of course, there was a rain delay in the mix, wasn't there, too? Lopez and Simon, of course, that was 2 hours 50 at Queen's.
What you can do, stretched out, should I say, like that. You need to lose control of the ball.
S'il vous plaît.
That's a good move. Willingness to come forward by Tsonga. See himself over the line, that sort of aggression.
Kick serve, causing him a bit of trouble. So he's been very dominant on his own serve in this final set. some smash. And his enthusiasm for winning, it seems, remains undimmed. At 34 years of age, Tsonga is closing in on another title here in Metz. 5-2.
I think he's going to be very difficult to catch now. Worst case scenario, serving for the match, no guarantees. Bedene holds this next service game. He's been threatening the double break, Tsonga, this third set. There are going to be some nerves.
Tsonga having looked to be in real trouble at times in this match. He's been forced to find another level, forced to dig very deep. Serving to stay in the final at 2-5.
No. Not the cleanest, but he'll take it. Break to take the win here, why not?
Sure, we'll see him in Orléans next week. Of course, he is the defending champion there, but this has been a physical week, especially today. That's in the specials column, that's for sure. Of course, it's been part of the play for a number of years, a single-hander, when he's under real pressure. Lined it up. Specials column has just been another tick by it.
Aljaž Bedene is charging the ball on right baseline. The ball was caught in.
It's going to be interesting because there was no pace to it. Nice.
Aljaž Bedene.
Tsonga is challenging the ball on right far sideline. The ball was caught out.
I think we've had a challenge in this set, and now I've had 2 in a row. Tsonga looked pretty confident. That's why. Can't finish him off. So Aljaž Bedene will get one last chance to break the Tsonga serve. Something, remember, that he has yet to do today. He's yet to get a look at a break point. His third set. He only had the one over the course of the match. That came, you remember, in that second set. Tsonga serving for a 4th Metz title. Couldn't keep the return down. A heck of a lot of purchase to it, didn't it?
He's climbing all over him. Need a step ladder there. Still a bit to do there. Outside, the entire court there. Striking that forehand.
charge forward was a good one. And Tsonga has got a couple of match points. A couple of championship points come to that. Joe Wilfried Tsonga claims a 4th title here in Metz. But boy, did he have to work hard for it. A lovely embrace. You have to feel for Aljaž Bedene. Wasn't to be for him today. He couldn't have given much more this week. But for Tsonga, it is an 18th title of his career. And his move back up the world rankings this year has been an outstanding one. He comes through in 2 hours and 47, 6-3 in the third.
Herculean from Tsonga. What an effort that is. He was battling so hard in that one. Struggled to find his very A game until the beginning of the third set. A lot to have to do with Bedene, to be honest. He was so solid today, playing well, serving well as he has done all week, but Tsonga eventually made the breakthrough. A willingness to come forward as well. Finish points off at the net. Tsonga, that aggressive mindset got him through in the end. Great effort. Hugely satisfying for Tsonga. Had to work incredibly hard. It's been the perfect week for him. First serve, working a treat today. 2 hours 47. Physically, that was a tough match. Bedene just found a second wind midway through that third set, but it wasn't to be for him. He's going to have to wait. It's going to hurt for a day or two, but he'll realise that he played a wonderful week. Did well behind the second serve, as did Bedene. 19 aces from Tsonga, just the one double fault. He was the one that had the opportunities, had the 4 break points in that third set. Just got the 1 break, but that's all he needed ultimately. Very well done.
Yeah, that was a blast, it really was. Tsonga will move back inside the world's top 40 now, after his run here. Nothing to defend for the rest of the year as well. I'm sure he'll be surprised if he plays next week, although he may, out of, I guess, commitment, go and play a couple of matches in Orléans, who knows. So he doesn't need 2 points-wise now, does he?
No, he doesn't. No, he's getting the matches as well, and probably body-wise, he'll probably fancy the rest. But yeah, it's a French tournament, and of course the tournament would be a killer for them, because I'm sure it's been sold off the back of him coming. Julien Boutet, very happy with his winner here this week. Tournament director, former top 50 player himself, obviously good friends as well, these two. It's a perfect week for him. French winners galore since 2003 for this tournament.
And clearly with Tsonga, I feel like we're banging the drum for these elder guys, but clearly with Tsonga, he has a huge desire to get out there still and compete and win matches at this level and make it happen.
Yeah, it's been a long road back for him. I mean, such little tennis last year. 2018 was pretty much a write-off for him, but now to have 2 titles to his name in his year of his return, I mean, that's exceptional. I think that's probably even exceeded his expectation. He was playing on a protected ranking, wasn't he, for a while this year, and now legit back inside the world's top 40. I mean, what an effort. And big tournaments just around the corner as well for him. So, I mean, who knows? A return to the top 20 at this rate if he continues to improve like this. Taking a lot of hours on court, doing the rehab, the discipline. Mentally, it's so hard at his age, having to go through it again. He's had some injuries in his career as well, niggles. Doesn't need to prove anything to anyone now. Doing it because he really wants to.
Cérémonie de remise de récompense du Moselle Open 2019. Les trophées seront remis par Monsieur Patrick Weiten, président du comité départemental 57, bien sûr conseil départemental 57, accompagné de Monsieur Jean-François, vice-président en charge des sports, département de la Moselle. On va accueillir également Monsieur Jean-Luc Paul, le président de la région Grand Est, Monsieur Dominique Gros, maire de Metz, présentant aussi Metz Métropole, Monsieur Tron qui va l'accompagner, Monsieur Louis Delalande, directeur Grand Est BNP Paribas, et accueillir également pour le Moselle Open Messieurs Éric Lucas, Yvan Henry et Julien Boutel.
He's introducing those that are behind the scenes here, sponsors, tournament director Julien Boutet.
Il représentera aussi le président de la Fédération française de tennis.
Bernard Udicelli, who's the president of the
L'arbitre de
FFT.
la rencontre, Monsieur Mohamed Elchenati. Finaliste du Moselle Open 2019, Aljaž Bedene. Vainqueur du Moselle Open 2019, il remporte aujourd'hui son 18e titre. Le 4e ici au Moselle Open en 5 finales. C'est un record. Joe Wilfried Tsonga.
A beaming smile. This man who found a way to win today wasn't easy, far from it. And we'll be hearing from him in a moment.
On va donner la parole aux joueurs. On va commencer par Aljaž Bedene. Aljaž, please, a few words.
I'm not going to lie, I really wanted to win today, so I am quite disappointed, but well done to Joe for another amazing week. Well done to you and your team. I don't see them there, but I'm sure they are somewhere. Thank you to my team, who's been really supported this week, and Angers, of course, longer. Marcos here for the first week, so thank you guys, really appreciate it. And thank you to all of you that came to support for the whole week. I know you had a really, really great public cheering for you, so well done.
Je ne vais pas parler longtemps parce que je suis un peu déçu effectivement d'avoir perdu, mais je voudrais d'abord féliciter Joe pour sa semaine, superbe semaine. Bravo à toi et bravo aussi à ton équipe, je ne les vois pas là-bas mais ils doivent être derrière. Bravo à eux et puis derrière je voudrais remercier également toute mon équipe pour m'avoir soutenu cette semaine. J'aurais voulu durer un petit peu plus longtemps sur le court mais ça n'a pas été possible.
And of course everyone at home that's been supporting me for so many years. I didn't make it this time, hopefully next time. And thanks to the organizers who made this tournament so pleasant. Thank you.
Et puis aussi remercier bien entendu tous ceux qui font que ce tournoi est possible. Merci encore une fois, c'est un vrai bonheur d'être là. Joe.
Que dire? Pas mal de choses. Je pense qu'en tout premier, évidemment, faut féliciter Aljaž pour ce beau match. Je crois que ce soir, vous avez eu du beau spectacle et c'est grâce à nous deux.
Congratulations, Aljaž, for your week and for the final.
Comme je lui disais tout à l'heure, tu sais, tous les autres jours, tu aurais pu gagner, mais en face de ce public-là, je suis difficile à battre parce que vous me donnez énormément. Vous avez été exceptionnel avec moi toutes ces années. Voilà, c'est vrai que bon, on est les Français, on est souvent des râleurs, mais par contre notre public il est exceptionnel. Vous êtes toujours derrière nous, donc merci pour ça. Je voudrais évidemment féliciter l'équipe d'Aljaž aussi. C'est vrai que ces dernières semaines, il joue très bien. Il fait un travail incroyable. Donc voilà, je lui souhaite de continuer comme ça et de vivre des bons moments.
To congratulate again, thank you. You played very well. You did a great week, and your team also to support. Thank you very much. I know you will have great success.
I can do that in English. Que dire de plus? Voilà, j'ai toujours un accueil exceptionnel ici. Je pense que c'est grâce à toute l'organisation du tournoi, évidemment Julien, avec qui on est souvent en contact. Évidemment, toutes les personnes qui travaillent ici pour le tournoi, tous les bénévoles, tous les gens qui se donnent à fond pour créer un événement qui a une bonne gueule. Et donc voilà, merci pour ça. Et voilà, je voulais remercier aussi évidemment tous les sponsors qui rendent ça possible. Évidemment, il y a toujours de généreux donateurs qui viennent appuyer nos événements et il faut aussi les remercier pour ça. C'est important pour nous de garder nos tournois en France, d'avoir des tournois comme ceux-là, tout simplement pour pouvoir former des jeunes et qui sait avoir un jour un vainqueur de Grand Chelem. Donc voilà, je suis très heureux cette semaine. J'ai fait une belle semaine. Je voudrais remercier évidemment toute mon équipe, ma femme et mon petit bout de chou qui, je suis sûr, m'ont encouragé pendant tout le match.
Il a tout eu.
Et voilà, et vous dire, je l'espère à l'année prochaine. Merci.
Merci Joe. Joe, tu vas recevoir des mains de Monsieur Delalande, directeur Grand Est pour BNP Paribas, le chèque offert au vainqueur par BNP Paribas.
Nickel.
Pour faire une photo avec le chèque. Monsieur Delalande, comme ça. Voilà, ici. Très bien, parfait. Voilà, on en profite pendant qu'il reçoit le chèque BNP Paribas également pour souligner l'opération As de cœur qui a superbement fonctionné. Bravo aux joueurs. Il y a eu 21 000, je ne sais pas si on peut montrer la slide, 21 000 euros, regardez, qui sont donnés à l'hôpital de Metz, ici, grâce à BNP Paribas. Merci pour cela. Voilà. L'image est superbe. Merci. 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 On va s'avancer pour faire la photo. Aljaž, please, in front.
So, the fine week in Metz comes to an end, and Tsonga it is that is victorious. Do hope you enjoyed our coverage. We'll have plenty more to come, but from Arv Palmer and myself, Nick Lester, we will say good evening for now.
Extraordinaire. Une nouvelle fois avec une superbe finale. Vous avez été gâtés, elle a été très longue, 2h47. C'est ça aussi le bonheur de pouvoir jouer avec eux. Merci. Les joueurs avec M. Bedene. Merci. Les joueurs seulement. No, stay. Players only with us. Merci. Ça va être restez tous les trois. joueur tout seul. Merci, monsieur Naïm. Merci. Players only. Salut les mots. C'était un super match. Thank you. Winners only. Winner only. Thank you. Aljaž, thank you very much. All the best. I know. It's not a great moment to say congratulations, but I know that you will have more. If you play like this, I mean, just like the whole week the level was really good. Voilà, on va l'applaudir encore une fois très très fort. Joe Wilfried Tsonga, 5e finale, 4e titre ici au Moselle Open. Merci à toutes et à tous. Passez une excellente fin de dimanche et rendez-vous l'année prochaine pour le Moselle Open 2020. Au revoir.
Žemlja.